Everybody I can stay on the outside and really just showing them I can stay in the receiver position. But ultimately, I just came out here to really work on the things I need to work on, technique, dropping my hips and getting in and out of my break. So it's been more of just like a fundamental trip and just enjoying the experience.
Do people question whether or not you can stay outside?
Some people, really the players though, but I feel like today I kind of proved that I can stay on the outside and still move. So.
Everyone, as far as college coaches, they're recruiting as outside receivers.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit. You were just in Austin to cover the Longhorns. Talking about that visit, I know you were there for quite a while. What were your kind of takeaways there?
It was amazing. I feel like the first time I went up there, it was kind of a shock. I didn't know what to expect when I came out there. Then I got to sit in the meeting room with a couple of the coaches, and I got to watch a little bit of film. And man, I say I don't know. I've learned a lot more in a 20-minute meeting than I have in a whole season before. So, I just feel like they got a great coaching staff over there, and they can really get me where I want to be if I decided to go to Texas. So.
What was it that made you want to change that second visit to an unofficial visit? Did you just want to save your official?
Yeah, I kind of just wanted to save my official. I just wanted to take the official when it's really season time, so I really get to see the experience during the season. So
you have a top 5 officially, correct?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of buzz about Texas and Oregon. I mean, kind of, is the picture starting to come into focus a little bit for you? Or?
Not necessarily. It's just Texas and Oregon are the only schools I've really been able to, go visit. I've been communicating with them the most, so. UCLA is right around the corner. That's a call away. That's on the spot if I wanted to go up there. And at Washington, I still just got to figure out when I want to get up there again. I've been up there twice already. So,
do you have any? I know it's dead period right now, but any visits coming up later this summer, maybe before?
Yeah, I'm going to the Saturday Night Lights camp in Oregon on the 27th.
Okay.
So, yeah,
okay.
I'll be up there.
Hey, talk to me about. I know saw you out there talking with Hudson Card a little bit. I mean, does he talk to you a little bit about Texas?
Yeah. So his room is a couple doors down from mine. So. We got to top it up a little bit on his experience when he went out there and what it's like for him and his thoughts on it. So, he's been pushing big on me to go, to Texas. So, I feel like if I went to Texas and he was my quarterback, I'd have a great time there. And I feel like we could do something special together if we did happen to go there together.
When do you see yourself making the final decision? Do you have a hard date in mind that you want to?
Not really probably not. Not yet. I don't know for sure. I don't know when for sure yet, but.
Obviously, you're going to take official visits.
Yeah, I need to take my officials first, and then I want to make my decision.
And describe. You mentioned sitting in the meetings with Coach Merringer, and I don't know who else was involved, but describe just your relationship with those next coaches and Coach Merringer in particular.
Coach Merringer is a great dude. He's funny. Being around those guys, they know a lot about the game. They're all different types of coaches. Coach Herman, he's a cool dude off the field, but on the field, he flips that switch. And I feel like, just having that discipline as a team, is going to really take you far and up your game. But Coach Merringer, I feel like, he's young. He studies the game a lot. A lot of the stuff he was teaching me in there in the room, I had never seen before. But seeing it work with a lot of the bigger receivers that they have on that roster, it just really stood out to me and really just showed me how I could really be in that offense.
What is Oregon? So what's the case they're making for you?
Pretty much, they have a really big receiver there right now. He's 6'5", Juwan Johnson, I believe his name is, and pretty much they have him moving outside, inside, and they said they do the same thing with me. So, a lot of schools will say that, what they want to do to what they're going to do, but actually seeing them do that with him, that really stood out to me. And really, that's why, Oregon, I've always kept them up there with me, just seeing how they use their big receivers when they do have them.
Are you hoping to get something specific out of going up for the Saturday Night Light camp or whatever they're having?
Really, I really got everything out pretty much the first time I went up there. So now I just want to go up there and have fun at the camp, just work on the stuff I need to work on, and just get to hang out with my guys again. So.
Now, your family accompanied you on the Texas visit.
Yes.
What was their their thoughts, their impressions?
So my mom came out here to Texas with me, and she loved it. She thought it was going to be something totally different. Also, she thought it was going to be desert, and I was like, yeah, it's totally different out here. And I really feel like the coaching staff and everyone around them just made her feel, really welcome, and they really just explained to her, whether or not, I play football again, I'm gonna get my education. So that was her main thing, just knowing that I'm gonna get my education for sure was a great thing. And seeing how they could develop me as a receiver, she got to see that firsthand also. And for them to be able to explain it to her how they did, for her to understand how it works, that really impressed her, and she liked it a lot.
Someone said, is your mom, maybe even your grandparents, thinking of wherever you go to school, they're going to try to move there? Is that right?
Yeah, most likely. So, my grandparents, my grandma's about to retire after this year, and they're really planning on, getting out of here after she retires. They want to travel. My mom, she's been wanting to get out of California since I was young. So, really, regardless where I go, they want to come. They want to get out of California.
One more for me. A lot of people in Austin, natural comparison to compare you. Texas had some big receivers, Colin Johnson, obviously. So, what have they told you about, how you could kind of maybe slide into that role? Or?
Yeah, so I got to talk to Colin a little bit, and he really just said, when you get here, it's all work. When you first get here as a big receiver, they're going to teach you how to, get your feet under you, because when you first get here, all the receivers, their feet are messed up and they don't know hand placement. So he was telling me, just as a big receiver, you need to know how to be physical and, use your body against the DB. So he was just telling me, when I go home and the things I need to work on, really just get physical, use your hands, and just use your body.
To get you away from the West Coast, what's it going to take? You've got some good options on the West Coast. Ultimately, what's going to have to be present in a place like Austin to get you to Man, I go for just that.
Really, it's just, wherever I feel, fits me the best, where I could see myself producing as a receiver, and really a school that I could just see using me the right way. And I feel like, Texas would be a great school, to use me in that position. And from seeing what they've done with the receivers they have now, and then telling me how I could, showing me how I could be in that position, really that's all I've just been looking for, just proof, okay, you say you can play big receivers, you say you can get them the ball, now I want to see it. So I feel like, they've done a great job of that so far, so that's why they got my interest up there.